Hello, wrestling fans. How are you? Heading to WrestleMania NXT for June the 4th, 2024. The opening match was TNA Knockouts champion Jordynne Grace making her singles match in WWE debut as she took on newcomer Stevie Turner. Stevie Turner delivered a neck breaker. There was all Jordynne Grace. Clotheslines, flip over, slam. Easily picked up the win. Nothing really exciting happened. Roxanne Perez came in the ring of the match. They both shoved each other. And then Roxanne left where Jordynne Grace went to deliver her finisher. I can't wait to see Jordynne Grace actually wrestle a top talent like Roxanne Perez at the pay-per-view this Sunday to see how she does in a WWE, like a WWE environment. The Royal Rumble, she did good, but this is like a singles match, right? On pay-per-view and against someone like Roxanne Perez, that's a big step up. Next up, we have Thea Hill takes on Jasmine. Before the match, Adrian Chase, Ridge Holland's occupying her out to ring. Ridge Holland asks Duke Hudson and Riley Osborne, are they coming? They said, no, we don't want you as a part of Chase U. So they stayed behind. And Ridge Holland says, I guess, looks like me being part of this group is breaking it up. And Adrian Chase says, no, I can fix this. So they go to the ring with Thea Hill. Really good match. I enjoyed it. Check it out, folks. Thea Hill worked on the arm. Cold breaker on arm. Armbar submission. Jasmine got out of it by powering out of it and slamming her into the corner. Then Jasmine started working on her arm as well. Like stomped on it. Bent it around the rope. Snap mirrored down. Arm drag takedown. Thea answered back with her arm drag takedown as well. Running face buster. World's strongest slam. Running swing and neck breaker. Then she reapplied the armbar submission. Again, Jasmine got out of it. Then suddenly, Duke Hudson and Riley Osborne come in for the crowd, watch the match. Thea Hill's like, what are you doing there? I thought you didn't want to occupy me to the ring. She turned around and Jasmine delivered one hell of an awesome jump up, flip over kick. And that just knocked out Thea Hill. She was out cold. 1, 2, 3, your winner, Jasmine. After the match, backstage, Thea Hill was upset. She's blaming the loss on Riley Osborne, Duke Hudson showing up. And that Ridge Holland again saying, well, maybe I should be a part of Chase U. And her and Chase said, no, you could be a part of the group. They have to warm up to you. I think you're going to see here Chase University disband, or Ridge Holland is going to join them, and then after a while, Riley Osborne, Duke Hudson will accept him into the group. Next up, we were supposed to have Josh Briggs versus Shawn Spears, but during Josh Briggs' entrance, no Josh Briggs. During the entrance tunnel, Shawn Spears is beating the holy shit out of Josh Briggs with a steel chair. Sonny Javon Evans, the newcomer, shows up, attacks Shawn Spears to save Josh Briggs for the beatdown. They brawl all the way around ringside. Javon Evans does a dive through the ropes, sending Shawn Spears into the announce table. Shawn Spears catches Javon Evans coming off the ropes and slings him back first into the steel steps. Javon Evans ends the brawl with an awesome slingshot, Stone Cold Stunner, RKO kind of combination there. They challenged Shawn Spears to get back in the ring to have a match, and Shawn Spears wanted no part of Javon Evans. He left. Then we had, for the Heritage Cup, Tony the Don defended against Cap. This match was advertised last week, but they never really specified this for the Heritage Cup. It was round 1. They just tore into each other. Forearm shots, punch combos. Then Tony scored the first fall with a fisherman buster suplex into a pinfall. The second round happened during commercial break, so I really can't tell you how that went. The third round, they just beat the shit out of each other again. Like changed forearm shots, body shots, clotheslines. Cap got the offense going with a snap release German suplex, followed up by a running splash. Followed that up with a running double stomp into the midsection. Then followed up with a belly-to-belly suplex. Tony Don got up, and he ran. Cap grabbed a hold of him and applied an armbar submission. Every time Tony kept getting out of submissions, Cap reapplied a different submission. Then he started focusing on one type of submission. It was kind of like a bear hug. Tony finally got out of it for the third time. Round 3 ended. Round 4, the bell rings. Tony's in the corner. He comes out of that corner, intercepts Cap running at him, spine buster the Holy Elbow with 1, 2, 3. After the match, the Mafia family stand tall in the ring. Razuro is shown there with top stacks to polish on the Heritage Cup, giving it to Tony the Don and Cap. Charlie Dempsey and Bones is up on the stage, pissed off that they didn't get the cup back. I love that match. Awesome match. Check it out, folks. Natalya with Carmen. It looks like Carmen's injured. She had clutches. Natalya took on Izzy Dame. This is Izzy Dame's first match since Kate and James went up on the main roster because they were a tag team. Natalya quickly hit the discus clothesline. Izzy Dame applied an octopus stretch. Then applied a kind of like a modified torture rack. Natalya got out of that. Izzy Dame Irish whipped on the ropes. Went for a power bomb off the top rope. Natalya countered it with a Hurricanrana. Went for the sharpshooter. Izzy Dame kicked her off of her. She did like an HBK style lip up. Natalya floored her with a sit down running power bomb. And then applied the sharpshooter. Izzy Dame again got out of the sharpshooter. Both women started exchanging roll ups. Natalya got the best of it to pick up the win. Not for very exciting. It was a fast match. We were supposed to have Tyrone and Tyreek versus Gallus, but during the commercial break, when he come back live, Gallus had beaten the shit out of him, left him laying in the ring, and then Joe Coffey and them got on the mic saying, "We're here to take over NXT. It starts this Sunday when I beat Uma Fima for the North American Championship." He said, "Wesley should not even be in the match." But he said, "Oh, well, then Mike Coffey, Wolfgang's going to become a multiple time NXT Tag Team Champions." Then Joe Coffey said, "I'm going to go after the World Championship. We're going to be the most dominant force in NXT." So last week's ass kicking they got from Trick Williams and Javon Evans last week. Apparently, we're not supposed to remember that because they did not look dominant at all. Wesley Umafima came out basically to have an in-ring segment with Joe Coffey to set up the pay-per-view match. The main event was set up from an all-6 win'em that's evolved a ladder match. Started fighting each other. Rock's daughter sent Stone out to make the main event 6-1 tag. But what was interesting was it wasn't all heels versus faces. Yeah, Daisy Duke team up with Soruka and Jordan to take on the team of Mia Yim, Jada Parker, and who the 6-1 is. Oh, Jada Parker, Mia Yim, Soruka took on Jordan, Daisy Duke, Last Legend. Jordan countered a suplex from Jada Parker into a stunner. Jada Parker then Irish whipped her in the corner, did that running butt stump in the corner. Me and Yim tagged in, got all fired up. She drop kicked Jordan and tagged out. Like, you got in, all fired up, ready to kick some ass. You do one move and tag out. Suddenly, all the Wenham start fighting the teammates. Daisy Duke turns around and just blasts Soruka with her right hand. Had a running face buster. Mia Yim's beating the shit out of Jada Parker on one side of the ring, while Daisy Duke just beating up on her partner Jordan on the other side. Soruka, Last Legend, tag in. Soruka quickly hits the Snow Snatcher on Last Legend for the 1, 2, 3. After the match, Soruka's outside looking at the NXT North American Women's Championship belt, and JC Jade returns alongside Jasmine in the show there, match-wise. For matches, definitely check out the Heritage Cup match with Tony the Don and Cap. Definitely check out Thea Hill versus Jasmine. That was one hell of a match. The other matches, nothing very exciting happened. The 6-1 tag was over within like 10 minutes. But hardly nobody did anything except for Jordan and Jada Parker and Daisy Duke. Like the rest of them did like one move and that was it. Trick Williams came out to the ring with The Rock's daughter and Ethan Page. He said, "Look, TNA, you are nobody." True. AEW, you were there for 2 years. He said, and Trick Williams, "I can't recall you having a match." True. He says, "What makes you think you deserve to face me at Battleground for the World Championship?" Ethan Page said, "Because he's the money maker. All other wrestling companies paid him lots of dollar money. But he said, but WWE is where he wants to be." So he signs his NXT contract, and as an added bonus, he gets to face Trick Williams at Battleground this weekend for the NXT World Championship. There was a segment backstage where Alexis King won a match against Dante Chen again. Stone and Dante Chen said, "Look, I've beaten you twice already." No. So Lexis King then came out later on in the show, out to the ring, wearing a kind of a Karate Kid outfit, and he said, "Look, I want Dante Chen next week, but let's add the stipulation. How about we add this to it?" And he posed out some Singapore canes. Then Dante Chen and Mr. Stone come out. They accept the match. So next week at NXT, it's going to be Dante Chen versus Lexis King, match number 3, and a Singapore cane match. That should be good. Axion and Nathan Frazier were selling merchandise outside of the arena, and when the OC ambushed them again, beat them up. Then Nathan Frazier, Axion later on in the show said, "Look, we give you guys what you wanted, which was a tag team title match at Battleground this weekend. In return, you were supposed to stop ambushing us. But I guess this shows that you can't beat us at 100%. So Nate Frazier Axion said, "We're going to take, we're going to bring those titles to Battleground. We're going to beat your guys' ass so bad, you won't show up at NXT again. You'll stay on SmackDown." And he said, "There's no way in hell you guys are bringing those titles to SmackDown from NXT. Then Axion said, "Enough is enough. He's sick and tired of being a pushover. He's sick and tired of people jumping him left, right, and center." He said to Carl Anderson, he said, "I'll show you what high flying is all about, bitch." Like, that was an awesome promo for the tag team champions. I cannot wait to see that match at Battleground. It's going to be one hell of a match between the OC, Nathan Frazier, and Axion for the tag team championships. Also, some other segments happened. I had an 84 segment. That was lame as hell. Last Legend told Trick Williams out in the parking lot when Trick arrived that her feelings towards him is jeopardizing her position and metaphor, so she can't pursue Trick Williams in a romantic way. And Trick Williams is sorry to hear that, but good luck winning the NXT North American Women's Championship at Battleground, he said. And he said, "If you change your mind, you know how to contact me." So, and then it showed Jackson pissed off that when he said that, Last Legend kind of had that lovey puppy eye look on her face again. Jackson said, "I don't think so. Come on, let's go." And they left to go into the building. So the pay-per-view, you got Trick Williams defending the NXT World Championship against Ethan Page. Roxanne Perez defending her NXT Women's Championship against TNA's champion, Jordan Grace. That should be a good match. The OC, Gallows and Anderson versus Nathan Frazier and Axion for the Tag Team Championships. Uma Thema should be face Joe Coffey one-on-one for the North American Championship, but nope, Wesley's in it, make a triple threat. That's going to be a good match, but it should be one-on-one. You got the first ever NXT North America Women's Championship ladder match to crown the first champion, the same way they crowned the first ever man's one. You got Jordan, Jada Parker, Saruka, Daisy Duke, Mia Yim, and Last Legend. I hope it's not Last Legend. I want to see be Daisy Duke or Saruka. That'd be an awesome first champion right there. Maybe Jacy Jade will be added into the match now that she's back, making a 7-1 match. And Shayna Baszler versus Lola Vice in NXT MMA style underground match. Now, on NXT, every time they have that match, they have that as the main event because they have to get rid of the ring ropes and stuff, right? So I want that's going to be a main event match on a pay-per-view, or they're going to have that match before the pay-per-view starts, because they can't have it midway, like take the ring ropes off, and I don't know how long it takes to get them back on, right? But it takes some time, right? Or maybe they have a tape somewhere else, out of location or something. Let me know below. Do you think the Shayna Baszler Lola Vice match would be before the pay-per-view starts, during the pay-per-view, at a different location, or the main event? I'm boosting for the main event. Because they're going to be at the UFC Performance Center. What better main event match than actually an MMA-style fight match there? It makes perfect sense. There we have, folks. NXT was a lot better than the Raw for match-wise as I thought, and storylines. I can't wait to see how SmackDown turns out this Friday night. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.